today was far from the way we're supposed to play, the way we know we can play, and it was far from our game.
What about the power play going 0 for 4, and also do you think it just didn't give you enough momentum when you didn't score?
For sure. For power plays, and we know we got a good power play. We got to execute better. We didn't play with enough speed. Sloppy through the zone, and a lot of different other things as well. So, but it's like you're saying, you're not always going to score, but you got to gain momentum and come out of there with a bit of push for the team. And we didn't do that tonight, and we were aware of it. And it's just about making it better moving forward.
One goal in the last 2 games. Beyond the opposing goalies, what do you see going on with the offense?
I think we're a little bit too much on the outside right now. Looking for that perfect opportunity. Guys not getting to the net. We're not getting to those dirty areas right now where a lot of the goals are scored. We talked about it after the Vegas game. We knew it coming into this game, and it's easy when it's not going in that you start looking for it even more. And for us right now, it's just about keeping it simple, getting back to it. We know we can score goals. We got a lot of guys in this room that can score goals, so just about trusting that.
There were plenty of chances tonight that were just stymied by Quick. Is that at least a positive that you'll take moving forward?
He was good. But at the same time, you got to bear down the chances you get. Tonight, I think we had plenty of chances to score 1, 2, on a good night 3. But we didn't, and, that's what matters, and we need to adjust it and get better moving forward.
Because they always talk about that first game coming back from the West Coast. Did you feel the energy was there from you guys? Or?
It's not an excuse. We came in, we had a day off. We had a practice day. We had plenty of time to readjust, re-energize, and get ready to go. It's 2 in a row now, and we're looking to change that Sunday.
Because I'm curious, did Todd specifically mention that whole idea of tough game coming back to you guys? I think we're all aware of it, right? A lot of travel, time difference, but like I said, we knew it. We had plenty of time in between to get ready, and, that's on us. But like I said, we got Sunday, and I think everyone want to get out there as quick as possible.
What did you think of the start of the third period?
Oh, sorry about that. Okay. You all right?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I thought we did a pretty good job of giving ourselves a chance most of the game, and then, they strike to make it 3-1, and then we kind of give them one to make it 4-1, and then it's, feels way different then. And we had our chances. I had a chance on a 2-on-1. Kaner had a chance right before. He makes nice saves, but we got to find a way to bear down and tie it or keep it closer.
JT, your shot literally an inch away from going in. You thought that was tough of Quick's glove there. At least so many prime chances. Will you at least take that as a positive, even though they didn't ultimately go in?
Yeah, we had chances to score, but you got to score, and they did a little bit more than us to win. They buried down their breakaway, they buried down some of their chances, and that's the difference.
Is it a matter of bearing down a little more? Like you said, 1 goal in the last 2 games. I know the opposing goalies have something to do with it, but for you guys as offense?
Yeah, some of it's that, but some of it's, coming our own zone and being direct, and Todd talks all about getting pucks to the net and bodies to the net, and we're doing a better job, I think, on the rush of doing that sometimes, but in zone, I think there's more there, and even on the rush, there's more there of being a little more simple and continuing to get pucks and bodies there.
That's 2 losses in a row and 3 out of 4. After the good start, how important is it to just nip this in the bud and get back on the right track?
Yeah, especially being home for a few. We'll be ready to go on Sunday.
Thanks. Todd, you talked about making no excuses with the travel and the road and all of that. What did you make of the energy and just approach to the game?
No excuses. That doesn't come into play at all. I thought as the night rolled out, the start was fairly good. Take a penalty, and we give up a goal that is part of the pre-scout. An hour before we went on the ice, we talked about that exact situation. and we make a mistake. So now we're down by 1. We're chasing the game. Right now they're sitting at the best defensive record in the league. You're already down by 1. That's not a real good thing, but work our way back into the game. And even at 2-1 in the third period, we have a chance at a point at least. We have a chance at taking it to overtime. We didn't even get an opportunity to use our minutes up. 2 very preventable goals, especially the fourth one. So sometimes you're there physically, which tonight I thought we were for the most part. I'm not sure we were there between the ears again. And that includes offensively. We had some pretty good opportunities. And yes, Jonathan Quick made some great saves. But when you're sharp and you're alert and you're attentive, some of those go in for you. Power play is a prime example.
How that leads into my question. I mean, I know opposing goalies have something to do with it, but 1 goal in the last 2 games. What do you see going on offensively?
Well, we had way more opportunities tonight than we did in Vegas. And in Vegas, we, back end of the trip, I don't know how much gas we had in the tank, but we created enough opportunities to get it to 1-1. I give our guys credit there because we didn't open the game up. We checked to the end. We gave ourselves a chance at least. The difference tonight is we had more opportunities. It didn't go our way. We get a little bit frustrated. We open it up, and all of a sudden it's 4-1. We have no chance. So, again, the resilience, we used that word on the road. I think you asked me about it. The mental capacity to stick with it, even if it's not going your way. We didn't have that tonight. As far as offense goes, perhaps in even these 2 games, we had more offense in this game than maybe we did in San Jose or we did in LA. It just doesn't go for you. My biggest concern offensively is the power play. And that's unacceptable, but what we've been watching, we put some really good players on the ice, and they've got to get it done, whether it's the first unit or the second unit, and we're not getting it done right now.
How hard was it to not think about that chance by Kane in front of the net there afterward?
Well, there's offense. If anybody was going to have the puck in that situation, I could pick one individual. I'd pick Patrick Kane. So it didn't go our way, but there's a wide open net. There's one that makes it 2-2, and now who knows what can happen. So sometimes you worry about offense when you're not creating opportunities. I thought we created opportunities tonight and didn't finish. So that has to get better.
And how did you feel about his overall game, his first game back in 9?
Caters? Well, he's been off for 3 weeks, and for a good chunk of that, we were gone. So he hasn't practiced with the team. He hasn't been involved in 5-on-5 play. But he's talented enough and smart enough to get back into the game situation and find his flow. So I thought he was effective. He made some plays. I think he's only going to get better as he gets involved with 5 teammates and 5 opposing players and playing a little bit.
Hey, Todd, you alluded to it, but what specifically aren't you liking about the power play right now? What's going on there?
I think we're upside down. And what does that mean? I think we start from all around the net and then get there. And I believe we should be going to the net first with the puck. And we want to make all these plays. Hey, we got this and we got that. And you know what? Sometimes it's great and the goalie makes a save and you feel good about your power play. But overall, I go back to some of our power plays here in San Jose. It was the simplicity of creating a shooting opportunity, taking advantage of it, and then jumping on them right after. We do it differently. We want to make 8 passes and spring somebody open for a grade A chance, and if it works, great. If not, well, then we got to go do it all over again. We're upside down a little bit. We'll fix it.